Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Is that it?
Yeah. Invisible stuff.
Invisible. Yeah, that is kind of invisible.
You want to see if it is invisible?
Oh, yeah. I can't see the face of the octopus. What do they call them? Popples?
Poppets.
Poppets. Sorry. Poppets.
And also a dead face.
You can't see it. Well, this show is edutainment. That means it's
So you
education.
can't see it.
Entertainment. Not financial advice. Because we're talking about all poppets.
Poppet, poppet. This is pocket.
Okay. Thanks. Doing my show at 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hat.
You can do the intro for me or what?
Okay.
Alright, here you go.
Welcome, social media world. I'm Calvin Lou and Opera Gordon Lou, and this is 8 at 8, and 8 men starts right now.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Pockets.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Catalina. Today, we're looking at the S&P 500. We're looking at the healthcare. And specifically looking at this stock, Pfizer. This stock symbol is PFE, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's right there, PFE. All right, everybody. And the investor will look at this investor relation page. You can see their stock price right there. You can see if they have any quarterly reports coming soon. Look at that right there. Quarterly performance. That is May 3rd. My goodness, that's coming up next week. So things to look out for. It is on deck, FYI. Let's take a look at the charts because that's what you came here for. Right here. Technical analysis, we're looking at positional traders, those people who are buying and holding. Let's see how we have fared. I got to go over here to this screen and I got to zoom in, which, you know, I have to say Pfizer has done really well. We are in a pandemic, so I have to actually find where these arrows are. My goodness. You can see it on their screen right here. So let's give it a green arrow first because it moved above the moving average back in 2020 March. Yeah, that makes sense because of the coronavirus and the vaccines. And before that, we got another green arrow right here for our MACD. That means the buyers started having control. This is August of 2020. Yeah, this is August 2020. This is March 2021. Sorry. Going on the upside. And then if we look straight down right now, people are getting a little fearful of this. So I got to give this a red little candle right here. If you can see that. That was, we got a red arrow specifically in March. But again, we are starting to have some selling or downside pressure, right? Downside pressure to the price. The power of the buyers are dropping down. But we're still holding. And then if you look straight down, there's a little bit of divergence moving down as well. So that's what stochastic is losing its strength. So yeah, you're still holding right now because it could hold those lines and still kind of just shrug up a little bit at a time. But we're not going to clear signals to exit. It is that's what I call a current hold, as we can see. Let's talk about swinging this right now, and that's not the chart that I want. I want one with the Bollinger Bands. It's gonna be that one. Yes. We are looking at the swings of this, and look, it has had some ups and downs. Obviously, this is for our swing traders. We want to catch the tops and the bottoms, and look at this. This kind of lines up really well. If we look at our Bollinger Bands in the last couple days, it is at kind of a bottom, making its way up now. So if you want to catch that ride, you can. Look at this right here at a bottom. So this was yesterday. This was 25th. Yeah, that was yesterday. And that was bouncing back up today to the upside. So this is what you call the dip, and it could definitely make its way back up to the top of the Bollinger Band. You might have to wait a week or so, a week or two, according to these cycles. But that's what we're seeing. You know, if we're going to see a little tracement, I think it could hit up to this midline and back down. So will it get back up? I don't know. The strength is still good right here. It is gaining. Can I get that circle? Can I get that circle? There it is. That's that circle. So the strength is going up, but the MACD, as you can see right here, I want this. Can I get it? Nope. Nope. Let's take that one. Move it, shake it, jive it. This is breaking below zero. The lines, the K and the D lines, are moving fast, fast to the downside. So you're starting to see it kind of weakness. The momentum is still kind of down. I deserve some coffee. So you swingers, you're still down there right now. It's starting to come up a little bit. I'm going to show you a quick bounce right here, what I think. We're taking the highs, taking the lows. I think it'll retrace. Yeah, I think it's probably done even retracing. I would say your retracement is probably at, let's just call it 50. And then it's going to come back to the downside potentially. Yeah, 59.8. I think it could retrace to about 51. So there you go. With that said, let's go look at this. What else is going to move this needle right here? If we are looking at earnings call, we know that they are coming around May 3rd. Ooh, where's my finger? Magic finger. That's a little small for you guys to see, but I'll read it out to you. May 3rd, we're expecting 1553. That's got to be an error right there. That's a little weird. So you're gonna have to go check those numbers as well. We've never had a number EPS growth that high. Could it be that it's gonna have another spike in terms of coronavirus? Did we just get some kind of approval? Let's keep on diving into the news. But we have 300 companies doing earnings today, 11 stock splits and 58 economic events. That's huge. That's a lot of earning calls. So that's why we're seeing such volatility in the market. In terms of what's reporting, building permits, let's see, durable goods, monthly price, the Case-Shiller is reporting consumer confidence. Man, there's a lot of U.S. reports right here. New sales homes. But in terms of moving Pfizer stock, I don't see a lot right here closing the bell. But there is a lot reporting today, hence we're getting a lot of news. But let's see what Pfizer is doing in the news. If we just take a look at Pfizer, constantly kind of in the news. The White House, oh my gosh, the stress less. Close. There you go. White House is working on making Pfizer's COVID pill more available. There is some wonderful batches. You'll do this later. Recalls. Oh, my face is blocking that. On their blood pressure medicine over a carcinogenic presence in blood pressure. So if you're in the health industry or you're taking any Pfizer, careful. There's some blood pressure stuff there. And then here's some good news. So you got some good news, bad news. And this is the good news right here. People who have Lyme disease, this vaccine is moving to phase 3 trials, which is always good. People who have Lyme disease, wonderful. My publisher has Lyme disease, so that's why it's on my radar. But with that said, we're moving over to intraday traders. And I only got 50 seconds to do this. We're just going to throw a Fibonacci on here to show you some retracements for the day. We picked the lows of yesterday. The highs of today, it's retraced to 23.6. Could it get down to 50 or 49? Ooh-wee. So if we zoom in here, I would say today it's in the range. I would say you're definitely going to have a strong floor at 49, and I think it's going to be bouncing around this VWAP. But I think, let's see if it could test again the 26 level. I don't know. That's pretty high. We're getting lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. There you go. That's what I meant to say. But we can have this little bounce right. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. What you're looking today for Pfizer, I'm still looking at the intraday charts here. You're looking at 75 cents on the spread. And that's a little range. If it breaks through that range, yeah, you can make that. Oh, I gotta change this off. All right, everybody. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee for the next minute or so. Netflix has started off our earnings season, and they were a crash in terms of what's happening with stocks. I think Elon is also doing some wonderful, great news with his Twitter. So that is also dragging stocks down. Obviously, Tesla, this morning, if you've watched, Tesla had a big old drop. I think $100. So from 1,000 down to like 900. So that's a huge drop. I think it's on like 7% for Tesla. So if you're into those stocks, it's going to pull down all these index. But the sentiment around the market, when things kind of drop that wildly, what else is to come? So it could be a real good sign using these big flagship companies as a bellwether or a canary in the coal mine. Again, maybe it's even a wake-up call to look at what you got going on. All right, everybody. With that said, 30 seconds. Oh, don't forget to do your taxes. You only got a couple more days to send that in. If you can do it electronically, boom. I think 99% of the people can do it that way. I am not one of those. I have to send in paper. Anyways, just in case the CRAs listen to me, paper's on your way. Boom. With that said, keep trading. Happy trading, everybody. Boom.